Season 2 Reloaded just dropped the glitch fracture into Black Ops 7 Endgame, and it is absolutely packed with free rewards. There is an animated weapon blueprint, operator skins, new nightmare skills, and more. Today I'm breaking down every single reward you can earn by completing these glitch fractures. So let's get into it. If you already know how to complete the Nightmare Zone and glitch fractures, feel free to skip ahead to 4 minutes and 20 seconds in the video for the rewards themselves. For those of you who aren't sure how to gain access to the glitch fracture in Endgame, you'll need to complete at least one Nightmare Zone by defeating the Strike boss. These will spawn in about 5 to 10 minutes into the match in a random location across Avalon. Get there as early as you can, as you need to be present for most of the Nightmare Strike for it to properly unlock. You'll know if you've successfully completed enough of the Nightmare Zone when the boss is defeated and the exotic fabricator spawns. I have a video on my channel that goes into how this works, so be sure to go and check that out if you aren't certain. Upon completing the Nightmare Zone, a new icon will appear on your TAC map. This is the entry point to the glitch fracture. This is located at the top of the peak in Zone 2, near the bridge that leads into Zone 1. When you get close, you'll notice blue and yellow beams emitting from the ground. This is the glitch fracture entry point. Firstly, it will take you away from Avalon to a new area. This means that you will either be alone or with your squad if you enter with one. No random players will spawn in with you. I recommend you do this as a squad, as running it solo can be tough and you risk losing all of your combat rating and any upgraded weapons. Once inside, you'll need to complete a total of 6 waves of enemies. Each wave has its own objective that you need to complete before a timer runs out. Wave 1 is a capture objective where you need to secure 3 different locations. You do this by simply standing in the area until the capture is complete while fending off enemies. Wave 2 sees you taking on 4 elite level enemies that need to be purged. For this, I recommend that you have the ballistic shield equipped as your ability so that you and your squad can stand inside and deal damage to the elites without them being able to reach you. If you enter the glitch fracture with a different ability, you can swap to the ballistic shield at the ability case found on the floor near the room's entrance. Once you've eliminated these enemies, you'll be automatically moved to a new area where waves 3 and 4 are located. Wave 3 has you destroying 10 toxin spores that appear around the area. These are a little bit tankier than the usual spores found in toxin activities, but shouldn't take more than a mag to destroy. Wave 4 will again see you eliminating 4 or 5 elite level enemies. Again, I recommend you use the ballistic shield to deal with these tougher than usual enemy types. A good mix of crash cart and ballistic shield on your team will make sure you are protected, but also give you your team the option to put instant revives if any of you go down. You'll then be moved on to the third and final zone. Again, you'll see an ability case on the ground and some self revives so you can restock or change abilities if you wish. You need to get the bar to 100% before you can move on to the next wave. There is a total of 80 enemies that spawn you need to eliminate as the circle moves before the timer runs out. The path for this circle is the same every single time. Once the circle has led you back to the starting point and 100% of the enemies are defeated, you'll take on the 6th and final wave of the glitch fracture. In this wave, the Z-Rex will spawn and you need to take it out before the timer runs out. This version of the Z-Rex, known as the Root Crusher in the glitch fracture, is much easier to deal with compared to the world event version found in Avalon. It has a much lower health, but the area in which you fight it is much tighter. If you want to deal maximum damage, aim for the eyes, as this is where its critical damage point is. Several waves of standard enemies will also spawn as you fight the Z-Rex, but these are easily dealt with. Using the ballistic shield will allow you to deal damage to the Z-Rex without being provoked or attacked, making this much easier and faster. Once the Z-Rex is eliminated, a special nightmare skill case will drop on the ground. This will give you the option for Nova Strike, Phoenix Burst, Hellwing, Chaos Rounds or Frost Vortex. Completing the glitch fracture a second time will give the option of a different skill to the first one you picked up, or the option to upgrade the one you already have, so it can be swapped for a better skill or upgraded to improve the one you already had. Now, how do you earn the exclusive rewards by completing the glitch fractures? Let's go over how you unlock the operator skins, blueprint, Dark Ops calling cards and other rewards now. For the first rewards, the Data Corruption Weapon Blueprint, you simply need to complete the glitch fracture successfully one time. The blueprint is for the Carbon 57 SMG. Next up, we have the Firewall Operator skins that can be unlocked by completing the glitch fracture as certain operators. The operator skins require you to complete the glitch fracture with each of the following operators: Wei Lin, Vermuck, Anderson, and Karma. So you will need to enter and complete the glitch fracture in 4 different matches while playing as the 4 different operators if you want to unlock all 4 skins. If you are looking for these in your operator skins menu, all 4 are named Firewall. Moving on to the new secret Dark Ops calling cards. There are also 3 new Dark Ops calling cards that can be unlocked in the glitch fracture by completing certain objectives while playing. The first is the Run It Back Dark Ops calling card that unlocks when you earn at least 3 of the 4 Firewall operator skins. This can be done by any 3 of the operator skins that you decide, so requires you to run the glitch fracture at least 3 separate times while using 3 separate operators from the list I previously mentioned. The second calling card, Off Meta, is unlocked when you complete the fracture without using Crash Cart or Ballistic Shield abilities. So this throws my strategy right out the window, as you and your squad cannot use the 2 most useful abilities while running a glitch fracture. But you only need to do this once to unlock the Dark Ops calling card. And the third calling card, Stationary Stalwart, is rewarded when you capture the initial zones without being downed or leaving the area. So as soon as you enter each of the 3 capture points, you cannot leave the area or get downed while the actual capturing is happening. You can move to the next zone or even be downed between zones, but you must remain in the zone once you enter it until it is fully captured. In addition to these rewards, each time you complete the glitch fracture, you'll also be given 7,500 XP, which will be doubled if there's a double XP event taking place or you apply a double XP token. So if you're looking to level up fast while playing Endgame, this is a great way to boost your XP gains. And finally, there is also rumours of a special secret universal weapon camo that can be unlocked via the Endgame glitch fractures, but at the time of making this video, I haven't seen anyone share an image or method of how this is unlocked. But should it appear online, I'll add it to the comments down below as the pinned comment so you can see how it's done. Before I end the video, I just wanted to say that at some point soon I'll start running live streams on the channel where I can help some of you guys to complete any of the world events, boss fights, nightmare zones, glitch fractures, or any other tasks you might need help with if you are struggling to get them done or finding a team. I'll probably be sorting out a dedicated Discord server for these live streams, so keep an eye out for that in future videos or in my community board on my channel. I can also be reached via X DMs at GNG Warzone if you have any direct questions or feedback. Memberships are now active on my channel, which will give you priority when it comes to joining me on the live streams, but honestly, I'd like to offer a hand to as many of you who need it as possible, so be sure to be at least subscribed. And that is how you unlock all the new rewards for completing the glitch fracture in Endgame multiple times. I'll be uploading more Endgame videos in the coming days and weeks, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Have a great day.